Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Sauce. It's the backup channel backing Celeb up and bringing you all the breaking news. The other day, Nick Cannon was on Dr. Laura Berman's podcast, and during the show, Nick said that he has visions, and he believes that God told him that he would be the father of many. When discussing his visions from the Lord, Nick, who has 12 children by 6 baby mamas, said, quote, "You get them in pieces and they're fragmented. I heard like, yo, you're gonna be the father of many. There's gonna be a great influence. Your lineage, your offspring are gonna do great things. Like I've had that, and I'm like that. Oh well, the more the merrier. We roll the dice to the name and what you will build." End quote. Now, when discussing his visions further, Nick said, quote, "I had the vision that my name will be as great as like the Rockefeller name. I'm careful even now I talk about that because I don't like to say I don't like to use the term legacy anymore. Lineage, I'm more comfortable with." End quote. Now, get this, even though Nick believes that God told him to have all of these babies, he also says that going forward, he wants to be more intentional about spreading his seed. And he also said that he might be thinking about getting a vasectomy. So, there you have it. Nick Cannon is basically Abraham, and God told him that he's going to be the father of many nations. And that is why he's running around sleeping with randos and having babies every chance he can get. Now, you know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if God gave him those visions through a burning bush, or if Nick was sitting there burning a bush when God gave him them visions. Listen, let me know what you think about Nick Cannon saying that he has visions and God told him that he's gonna be the father of many. Now check it out. The other day, DJ Kid Capri was on Odyssey's Hip Hop Made with host Mike Street, and he was talking about his favorite rappers and how the majority of people decide their top 5 MCs. And then from there, he started talking about Eminem. Now, when discussing Eminem, Kid Capri explained how he thinks most people diminish Eminem because he's white and that he raps better than those that are throwing shade at him. Kid Capri said, quote, "Everybody goes by the popularity of the person instead of the real skill set. Everybody keep going at Eminem because he's white. You just mad because he's doing black stuff better than you. The boy is nice. You can't take that away from him." End quote. Listen, for everybody out there who does not have Eminem up in their top 5, is it because Eminem is doing black stuff better than you are? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, on to the next story. The other day, Beyonce was doing her show, and during the performance, there was a couple in the audience that was holding up a sign that said, "Beyonce, please do our baby reveal." So, Beyonce stopped the show, she got the envelope, and she read the contents of the envelope out loud to the entire audience to reveal the gender of the baby. Beyonce said, quote, "I want to do this right, because since the beginning of the show, I seen the sign that says, 'Do my gender reveal.' I just want to do it right. Do I have to open the envelope? Can somebody hand me the envelope, please?" Now, as she opened the letter that contained the baby's gender, she gave a sly smile and she just said, "Girl, congratulations, beautiful. God bless you." End quote. Listen, I think it's very nice that Beyonce took the time to do that, and I'm sure the couple is never gonna forget that, and their little girl is gonna come into this world knowing that she runs this world. So congratulations to that couple, and we're wishing their little baby girl all the best. May she always be blessed. Now, I wish I could give you good news like that every day, but unfortunately, that's not the way the world works, and we have some sad news with regard to Dion Sanders. You may or may not know this, but Dion Sanders has always been pretty open about his health issues, and previously, he has shared that he had to lose 2 toes due to blood clots. Well, now, went into a teachable motivational moment for the rest of us. Dion wanted to remind people that we have to push through our most difficult moments and we shouldn't judge others. Dion said, quote, "As you know, I face some medical challenges with my foot, but I've never said why me. I keep moving forward, progressing. See, you never know what a person may be going through while you sit in your seat of judgment, but you can trust and believe that we're all going through something. Just keep the faith and know that if he brought you to it, he'll bring you through it. I'm Coach Prom, and I'm built for this. Hashtag Coach Prom." End quote. Look, Dion is absolutely right. You never know what somebody's going through. And even when you think you know, you don't really know. But for everything that Dion is going through, I love his positive, optimistic spirit. And I believe that God is going to bless Dion tenfold. Because in one of his darkest moments, he saw fit to bring some light to the rest of us. So, with that being said, I want to ask everyone to pray for Dion and to ask God to restore his body and to touch each and every one of his limbs so that he can heal and continue to stand upright as he walks the good walk of faith. And I also want to ask everyone out there to pray that God also touches anyone out there who's enduring any type of trial or tribulation, because the Lord says, "For wherever two or more are gathered in my name, there I am with them." Listen, let's make sure we all pray for Dion. Check it out. Lamar Odom is suing his former brand manager, Tonita Bybee, because he alleges that she forged his signature to take ownership of his house. Lamar claims that Bybee engineered a scheme of abject fraud and identity theft in order to take ownership of a home that he owns in Queens, New York. In his lawsuit, Lamar states that Bybee has inflicted no less than $1 million of fiscal damages against him by virtue of her fraudulent transfer, identity theft, conversion, embezzlement, and other such frauds. Now, in the complaint that Lamar filed, he alleges that Bybee forged his signature in order to transfer ownership of a house that's been in his family for like 30 years and that his aunt is currently occupying. He says that Bybee transferred the house to EK Management, which owns the home equity cash out leaseback company Easy Knock Incorporated. Lamar says that Bybee fraudulently transferred the deed to the home, entered into a mortgage on the property, and then created a lease agreement, all without his knowledge or consent. Now, Bybee denies Lamar's claims of forgery because she says that she's had legal power of attorney to sign on his behalf since October of 2021. She also says that by filing this lawsuit, Lamar is taking advantage of her kindness as a person and professional because he was aware of everything that she was doing, which was done on his behalf. Look, I totally understand why Lamar Odom, who has had like previous health conditions and who has also been in a coma, would give somebody power of attorney just in case. But you gotta understand, if that man is up walking and talking and he's thinking straight and talking straight and walking straight, you can't just take over his home. I mean, from my understanding, if you have power of attorney, you can make decisions when he is unable to make decisions for himself. And I find it very interesting that this chick said he was aware of what I was doing. If Lamar was that aware, then there was no need for you to be making decisions for him. And just because you have power of attorney doesn't mean that you can give his stuff to yourself. And I would be very interested to see who got the proceeds from the mortgage that she took out on the house. I guarantee you that it didn't go to pay Lamar's bills. Listen, let me know what you think about this chick trying to steal Lamar's home. Let me know what you think in the comments. And hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celebrity news. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.